How to save money even with a low income. Ever felt like your paycheck disappears before the month even begins? When Maria looked at her monthly paycheck, the numbers often made her sigh. Rent, transportation, food, and little emergencies seemed to swallow every naira before she could even plan. Saving money felt like a luxury only for people who earn more. Change begins with one choice. But one evening, after finding herself borrowing again before the month ended, she decided something had to change. Instead of waiting for a big raise, Maria started small. You can't fee what you don't track. She took out a notebook and tracked every single expense for 2 weeks down to the bottled water she bought on the street. What she saw surprised her. Those tiny daily expenses were adding up to almost a quarter of her income. That was money she could redirect. So she set a simple goal: save just 5% of her earnings, no matter what. To make it easier, she opened a savings account without an ATM card so she wouldn't be tempted to dip into it. On payday, she transferred the amount first before spending on anything else. She called it her untouchable account. Next, Maria made small lifestyle tweaks. Instead of buying lunch every day, she cooked in bulk twice a week. She learned to use public transport instead of daily ride-hailing apps. She even started a 24-hour rule before buying anything non-essential, waiting a day to decide if she really needed it. Most times, she realized she didn't. 3 months later, she was shocked. She had saved enough to cover a small emergency without borrowing. For the first time, she felt in control rather than controlled by money. That little cushion gave her peace of mind and hope. Saving on a low income isn't about big leaps, it's about small, consistent steps. Like Maria, anyone can start by tracking, setting aside a fixed percentage, and cutting back on little leaks. Her journey proves anyone can change. The progress may feel slow at first, but over time, the habit grows stronger than the income itself. And that is the secret. You don't need to earn more to begin saving. You need to begin saving to eventually have more. The best time to save was yesterday. The second best time is today. Maria's story isn't just about money, it's about courage, discipline, and hope. She didn't wait for a raise, a miracle, or a lucky break. She started with what she had, right where she was. Each coin she saved was more than money, it was proof that she was taking back control of her life. And slowly, the impossible became possible. Now imagine yourself in her shoes. What would change if you decided today that you'll no longer let your paycheck slip through your fingers? What would happen if you committed to saving just a little, every single time? The truth is, your story can be just as powerful. Your journey to freedom can begin today. Don't wait for someday. Make today the turning point, because your future self is waiting to thank you. If you found this story inspiring, don't forget to like, share, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Your perspective could motivate someone else to start their journey too. And for more practical, story-driven tips like this, make sure to subscribe and follow so you never miss out.